celebrating the world's most popular sport. This is Ultimate Soccer. And now your host, here's Soccer Steve.
How about that? Hey, that's a beauty shirt coming out. Check this out. Oh yeah. Hi guys, right now I'm outside and as you can see, it's pretty chilly out here, pretty cold. Well, I got an answer on the Canada shirts. Get ready for the unveiling and a few little soccer drills from yours truly. Here we go guys, my brand new Soccer Canada shirt, complete with captain's armband. Woo! They said it was a 3 to 5 day order. It turned out to be 7 weeks. I'm not pissed and angry, but the service was a little disappointing, I have to say that. And yeah, they kept me hanging on for 7 weeks, and then the fan experience team said, no, we're cancelling your order. So jokingly, I say thanks for nothing, Canada Soccer Store. Maybe I didn't get my shirts, but you know what? I got plenty of Canada shirts to come. So feast your eyes, but that doesn't do something to your brain. I don't know what doesn't. That really freaks my eyes out. Look at that beautiful maple leaf, eh? A soccer shirt just looking like this would be great for Canada at a World Cup. What do you think, eh? Anyway, let's not jinx it. But October 16th, 2012. October 16th, 2012. I'm going to say it one more time. October 16th, 2012. Do any of you know what that is? I know it's in the past. I know that. But does anybody know what that is? Well, let me tell you. That was when we got hammered 8-1 by Honduras. In San Pedro Sula, Honduras. San Pedro Sula, October 16th, 2012. We got mashed 8-1. Well, that's the next game, January 27th. And that's the game that me and many other Canadian granddaddies, per se, in this fan base of ours, we've been wearing that. And we haven't forgot it because we were so close to getting to the next phase. That wasn't the final phase of qualifying, but we were that close getting to the next phase where we would have had a good chance of going through. And it all, it was so tragic, and it was, you know what I'm saying, guys. It was absolute heartbreaking what we went through at that stage. So, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now, I've had a few people get in touch with me and say, you know what? We've really got to pay them back. We've got to put that to rest. No, I agree. It's something of a... It's a humiliation. It's not a black eye. It was an absolute humiliation. No one expected us to get smashed 8-1 out there. We needed a draw to get through, and we were good. And we were looking good at that time. No one expected that 8-1. I spoke to Stephen Hart before they went to that game, and that 8-1 result was not expected, but it totally blew us out of the water, totally ruined our chances, and we were out of qualifying. And hats off to Honduras. I mean, where that 8-1 came from, no one knows, but they got through, and hey, they're there. Now, this time around, the maple leaf is a big number in qualifying. It's not a case of just going down to San Pedro Sula, Honduras, and paying them back. No. It's about getting a result. And it's really about getting a result. Are we good enough to get a result? I think we are. Are people worried about the team not getting enough games between now and then? Yeah, they are. And the training camp in December, and games on, maybe off, maybe on, maybe off. Hey, you know what? What will be, will be. What I can say about the team is this. The level of fitness won't dip. Johnny Herdman's levels won't dip. when we get to the games, we'll be as good, if not better, as the teams that we're facing. There's no arrogance. It's just you've got to realise what we've got. And whether we're playing high-profile games right across the squad, it doesn't matter. We've got enough in this squad to make it last. Not to mention guys who want to now step up to Canada's national team and go, I'd like to play for you guys. My granddad was like, he lived in Canada 3,000 years ago, so can I play for you? Hey, we're getting attention all around the world, people. The maple leaf is a really hot taste and a nice theme in the world of football, world of soccer. So, Canada, soccer, hey, the world has noticed what we've done in qualifications so far and in such a short time. They know the reputation of John Herdman, so put one and one together, and it's pretty much a simple thing. Now, the next final games, the 6 games to glory, well, this is part 1 of it. It's Honduras, like I say, but the way this team is going, do you expect anything to change? Because I really don't. I really don't. I think that what you get is what you see. Qualifying yet today is a top 4 and a bottom 4. The only people that are going to change that is Panama and Costa Rica. Panama in 4, Costa Rica in 5th. That's an interesting game when it happens. At the same time, Canada plays Honduras. Now, if Canada can get the result I think they can, I think, look, there's a win on the cards there, at least a draw. Anything less, you've really left game on the field. You didn't achieve, you didn't finish it. So, in Honduras, I'm saying pretty much this. I'm quite happy with a 2-1 win. I'd even take a 1-0 win. I don't care what the score is. Just give me the win, because that's what the difference in the teams is right now. It's not going to change between now and then. It really isn't. And right now we've got 30 days to the game. So what I'm saying is there's a win on the road for Canada in Honduras. I don't care about putting memories to rest. The 8-1 was what it was. I saw it happen. It sickened me like it did you and you and you. And I tell you, we remember it. But this 3 points for qualifying is worth more than taking something and putting it to rest. You know what? If you win in Honduras, you do it anyway. So let's go straight for the result. Keep it on focused. Keep it on qualifying. Keep it on Qatar, and you'll get there. 6 games to glory. That's part 1 is Honduras. I really feel there's a win on the cards. Honduras has shown who they are and the level that they're at and the level that they're not at. And right now, people are worried about this. That's a first. But it didn't just happen. It's taken the time that you and I have both seen coming. We both registered the level we're at 2 years ago, a year ago, the failures of the Gold Cup when we got ripped off again, and now in qualifying, when the whole world's watching, we're showing what we've got with the players, what we've got, and it's magnificent. It is magnifico what we have in Canada. It's not going to stop. There's more kids coming. I've seen some of the youth program, and it is frightening what we've got. But as for Honduras, I say this with conviction. A win is on the cards, and a win must be had. A draw is not a failure. A point on the road is good. But if we want to hold on to first spot, we've got to keep winning games. Because sure as you can believe it, Mexico and the USA will win games. And they're going to put the pressure on for first or second spot. We need to keep winning games to make sure we stay top. I don't want to play for fourth. That's a dodgy game. I want to be in the top 3. And if you aim high, you're going to finish well. We need to win in Honduras. I think it's a real possibility. A draw is not what would make me happy. The win will make me happy. That's the difference between these two teams in quality, and Honduras knows that. And so do their fans coming in, and they won't be expecting an 8-1 thrashing of Canada this time. Mark my words. Okay, next game coming up, you got to think it's Hamilton, and it's the Americans. January 30th. We'll talk about that in the next game. Hamilton. January 30th. I already told you what I thought about the ticket sales, that it went really quick. And I don't know for sure who got the tickets, but it's going to be a sellout, we know that. It's going to be a wind tunnel, we know that too. It's going to be cold, we know that too. Because who does it really favour? Because there's a lot of those American kids that can play the game just as bad as some of us Canadian kids. And they know the cold as well. They really do. But who can play the game the best in that stadium? And as for the field, wait for a show coming. I'll tell you about the field. So you Canadian fans who are worried about that field on January 30th in Hamilton, I will tell you in a video coming exactly about that field and what you need to know. So keep it there. But for now, it's a case of, that's the second game in qualifying. The first game, we would have seen Honduras take on Canada, and hopefully we got the win. We'd have also seen the USA taking on El Salvador at home, and you would think that the US would win. And that would put the pressure on us to make a win happen in El Salvador to keep first spot. And if we win in El Salvador, we do so. So, coming into this game against the States, game 2 out of 3, next game being El Salvador on the road, it means that this is a massive game we got to win. This is a statement. This is when you come of age. And this is when you say, you know what? We're not just making up the numbers. We're not hoping, but we're going to win. Now, I see a win in the game previous to this one. With a top performance from our guys. It will be a battle. But if we show more want, which I think we will, and if we have the leadership from Johnny Herman, like I know we're going to have, there's only one last thing that's going to add to this party, is when those tickets got sold, did they get sold to Canadian fans? Is Canada going to figure? Are we going to be numero uno? We're going to have to wait and see. We're going to have to wait and see. But just like this shirt with a maple leaf on it, whoever goes to that game, I want you wearing red. And I want to see maple leaves everywhere. And just like me, I got my brand new Soccer Canada shirt. Well, it's the ultimate Soccer Canada shirt. Yeah? Imagine this at the World Cup. What do you think? Eh? What do you think? Now, the captain's armband. All you guys that are reaching the show and watching the show, this captain's armband from Umbro, I'm going to autograph it, sign it, and once we get to 300 subscribers, I will be sending this armband that I have signed, the captain's armband from today's show. I will send this to the subscriber who wins the lottery. All 300 of you guys are in this lottery. I'm going to send this to the winner. So one of you guys, unexpectedly, you're going to get an email. And if it's from Steve at theultimatesoccershow.com or theultimatesoccershow.com or another email that has a FIFA angle to it, it's because this armband is on its way to you. And then you can see, when you put it on your arm, just how big this arm must be. Joking. So, there you go. It's on its way to one of you guys. We're going to reach 300 subscribers before the end of the year. It's a dream come true. I love it. I love it. I love it. If we can get to 1,000 super fast, then I go live. I can bring so much more, and there's so much in the archives. Guys, push this around. Once we get to 1,000, you won't believe what's going to come next. So let's go live as fast as possible. I really want to do it on YouTube because the numbers tell me that's where it does need to be. YouTube is a fantastic angle on all of this as well, guys. Believe you me. So keep pushing the YouTube. Keep pushing the subscriptions. Keep sharing this. Keep subscribing this. Hit the bell, guys. And please, let's share it. Because as we get closer to the World Cup, you really want me talking the game and some of them squares on TV, and I'm not being rude, guys, but they have so many rules that stop them being real, and they want to be real, and when they rub shoulders with me, they're like, oh my God, it's nice to be you. I'm like, well, get with me. And they do. So, let's have more of it. But the captain's armband, as soon as we go to 300, it's on its way to one of you guys. You're going to get an email. Love it. Next game up, like it says on the board, February 2nd, 2020, El Salvador on the road. Canada, El Salvador on the road. I wonder who's won that armband. Hey, Brexit boy. Just a second. Hello, Bowie. You coming in? Yeah, coming in. Alrighty. Okay, it's time for you to say hello again. Hello, Canada. My name's Brexit. Yeah, my name's Brexit. Is that right, Brexit? He's a huge cat, people. I mean, look at the size of my head and look at the size of his head. This cat is huge. He's like a tiger. And he's not even really old. But anyway, Brexit wants to go down because he's fidgeting, so I'm going to put him down. Just a minute. Say bye-bye. Bye. Oh, he just winked. Brilliant. Just a minute. Yeah, you betcha. You betcha. You can hear him. See our top. Absolutely, Brexit. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Go, Canada, go. Go, Canada, go. Go, Canada, go. He's saying that too. So you might hear him for a little while because he's a bit of a talker. I'm sure you can hear it. He's singing Jingle Bells in the background. Anyway, next game is El Salvador on the road, February 2nd, 2022. Not 2020, like I said earlier. Hello. But yes, February 2nd, 2022, El Salvador in San Salvador. El Salvador versus Canada. Yes. Well, what do I think? Okay. Firstly, before we get to San Salvador and El Salvador versus Canada, let's look at the previous 8 games, because I'm going to give you what I'm thinking is mathematically going to happen with those games. So looking at the table, Honduras, Canada, I do see a win for Canada. I do, Brexit, I do. USA, Salvador, obviously America's going to win. Costa Rica, Panama, that's really important for Canada. See, if Costa Rica win, they go to 12 points and Panama will be 14. Fourth spot is really only between them two right now. That's the only chance Costa Rica's got to tie the knot and get to challenge Panama. Costa Rica's got to win. They could well win. I think they might. So look for that. It's huge for Canada. And then Jamaica, Mexico. You know, Mexico needs points and Jamaica does too. And both are desperate through and through. But you got to think the cream rises to the top. And Mexico's just got a little bit more. But Jamaica is a tough place to go. I would not be shocked to see a draw or even a win for Jamaica. But you should expect Mexico to win this, at least to get a draw. So it's in tipping favour for Mexico to win, but Jamaica could too. Now, next 4 games. Canada takes on the USA in Hamilton. You know, a win could be had by Canada or by the States. You'd say the draw is probably the safe bet. And a draw would suit either at this stage, but exactly, Brexit. No, a draw doesn't keep you in first spot, like I've been telling you. So Canada needs to keep winning. Which brings to mind, before these games even get going, Canada's 3 wins on the bounce. 3 wins back to back. You and me and you and me have got to ask each other, how long do you think Canada can keep winning? 3 wins on the bounce. In Concacaf football, that's like, wow. And I told you months ago, when you win 3 games on the trot, bang, your fortunes change. We went from 4th to first in 3 games. Yes. So, I'm just saying, eventually a bad result might come our way because that's the way stats play out. But this team plays fantastic. They're disciplined. They go forward. They play the counter. They've got great coaching. Nothing seems to change. They take a goal, they come back and draw or win. It's a fantastic recipe. So I got to say, it's going to continue. And in the next 3 games, well, you could see a win in Honduras. You could see a win against the US. And you know what? You could possibly see a win against El Salvador. It sounds ridiculous. At the end of the day, I'd be liking it if we could get 2 wins and a draw. If we could get a win and 2 draws, fine. As long as we stay undefeated and we keep winning, that's the thing. One of the keys to being on the road is road goals are massive. We'll talk about that more later. But as for now, you go for that 3rd game on the road, El Salvador. You've got to get at least a draw. And the crowd is going to be angry and nasty against Canada. You've got to believe that. You see, when you go to San Salvador, El Salvador to play El Salvador, well, you Canadian fans and you Canadian team, you've got to realise you're putting a World Cup dream to end in their own stadium. Now, mathematically, they might be close out of it. But no arrogance here, just purely objectively. What you see about this Canadian national team is when you go to San Salvador to play that game, you're pretty much capping their World Cup dreams. And the other thing is, they're not going to be happy with that. So you're going to have a hostile crowd, a hostile game. It's going to be a tough win. And if you could walk out there with a 1-0 win, you should take it right now. And I'm telling you, right now. Because it's going to be a physical battle in that stadium. And it's going to be hostile. But in the next 3 games, like I say, you could see Canada having a chance in all 3 games. If you could give me 7 points, I will take your right arm and rip it off right now. I will rip your arm off for 7 points. That's 2 wins and a draw. I'll take a draw against the US. Bang. Now, the other games, USA after that in the next game, we're taking on El Salvador. USA's taking Honduras. You've got to expect the US to get something there, right? So that pushes them right back up into the frame. Mexico's taking on Panama. That's beautiful for us, because you expect Mexico to win, and that pushes the spread between us, the US, and Panama away from Panama. That's better. That's big time better. Absolutely. Yeah, come up here. He's just up there. And to finalise, Brexit's like, he's jumping all over the furniture. He says, Jamaica and Costa Rica, Dad. That could be huge. And we're going to put him down again on the floor. You're going to go say hi. Bye. Yeah. He's jumping everywhere. Doesn't matter. That's a lucky kitty. He's a red, just like us. He's a ginger. Just like me. Just like the gingers out there. He's a red. So, keeping it real. Next 3 games, it's going to be tough. But you got to say, we're in this. The next 3 games really will shoot where the final 3 games is going to go. We're going to talk about that in the next 3 game fix. But as for now, that's the next 3 games. Next video, I'm going to talk about the last 3 games. Then we're going to come forward with games on the day. So Honduras, we're going to do a pre-game, etc. and a post-game, like we've done before. But for now, we're doing the next 3 games, qualifying, and then the final 3. The final 3 is coming up next. And Brexit, you've heard, he's said his piece or 2. I've said my piece or 2. Now, make a comment or 2, or email Stevie or 2 at steve@theultimatesoccershow.com, or be a poet and comment down below. But for the love and the sake of the Canadian Maple Leaf people, spread this far and wide across Canada. Get people into this. It's a Canadian channel. I've been around for a couple of decades promoting and supporting the national team on site at games, commentating games, announcing games in the stadium for Canada. I'm the real deal. No duff. Let's get it on. Let's get 1,000 subscribers. Let's get me live. Let's get you a channel every day where you don't pay and you listen to what you want to hear. Because you'll email me and text me and call me and say, Steve, touch on this, and I certainly will. Go Canada, go! Next 3 games, you heard what I'm thinking.
Hey, this is Alexi Lawless, and I am listening to Soccer Steve, which is where I get all of my soccer information.